What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Joystick Ayrton. A lot has happened. It's been a month since our last video. I've spent that month playing with the MOBA HD6 Joy-Cons for the Nintendo Switch, which completely changed my opinion on my Switch, and I've used it a whole lot more. So we're going to talk about that today, what that might look like with the Switch 2, and we're going to have some fun. All right. I hope you are doing well. It's been a little while. And honestly, in that time, I've played more Switch than I have in the last, I think I've had it for like 5 years, maybe 6 years. Came out in 2017, but this completely changed it for me. In full disclosure, I had this thing sent to me completely free of charge. I'm not sending it back, but I'm getting nothing else for this. I did get the controller, and nobody gave me anything that I needed to say or how to say it or what to do. So we're all just doing it together like I would any other video. And I have a super high opinion of this thing compared to most other controllers that I've got to play with. So with that being said, I want to dive into this controller a little bit more, talk all about it. For the most part, it's a nice box. I got the pink one. The reason behind the pink is because it is extremely difficult to get colors correctly, especially when there's different shades across the controller. White is the hardest one to do most of the time. Different shades, different accents for other colors. Black is typically the easiest one you can do, and you can see this on handheld, you can see this on Xbox controllers, PlayStation controllers, low-end controllers. Controllers back in the day were super noticeable with it. So with that being said, let's go ahead and dive on in. Okay, so skipping the unboxing part, you do get custom faceplates that you can put on if you would prefer those over what comes on it stock. But outside of that, you get the Joy-Cons, and that's what's in the box. There's also a manual if you need that, but it's not rocket scientist. It's a Joy-Con. With that being said, the thing's fantastic. I don't play the Switch like most people do. I don't dock it very often unless I'm playing with family. I only have a couple of these normal size controllers. I had a Pro, but returned it because I never used the thing. With that being said, I want to go through all of the features this thing has and why it completely changed the game for me. I, for the most part, only play in handheld mode. Maybe that's in the car, at work, maybe that's in bed, maybe that's taking it on a plane. Who knows? But that's really the only way I play it. Didn't play it very often. I've spent a lot of time on it this last month. So let's talk about why this thing is awesome. There's two different models. There's an M6 HD, which is this one right here, and there's an M6S. The S is a slightly lower tier model. This comes with a somewhat better vibration motor and clickier, nicer mechanical keys on all of the buttons. With that, it's pretty close together. This one feels fantastic. The biggest selling point to me whatsoever on this device is it is a Joy-Con. It has the full gyro control, 6 cents the entire way across, whether you're in handheld mode, whether you're taking the Joy-Cons off and playing mini games on Mario Party. Either way, that is all there. But even more important than that are the Hall effect sticks. No drift. You don't have to worry about it, especially on something that is this nice. It shouldn't be a concern to you. Now, like I was saying, I prefer this over the Pro controller. I didn't even keep my Pro controller. So we're going to move on from there. You have your face plates as well. You also have the mechanical keys. The keys feel great. One of my favorite parts of this entire thing is the actual D-pad, directional, whether I'm playing Metroid Dread or I'm playing Metro Prime Remastered. Both of them feel amazing, and I can play the game however I see fit, whether it's a first-person shooter or whether I'm playing a side-scroller or a Mario game or maybe Kirby. It's fantastic across the board. You get the back buttons. You also have a very nice textured, comfortable grip as well. And another thing that I think is really important is the battery inside of these Joy-Cons. It's 2,500 milliamps, and it is fantastic. Typically, it'll probably last you in some sessions 15 hours. I usually could only go 8 to 10 before I ended up charging them, just because I got to a point where I was like, okay, I'm done for the day. So fantastic. So I want to go ahead, jump out of this, and wrap this all up. Okay, so in conclusion, it's a controller. It's a really nice controller. They're on sale right now for $79.99. There's a link in the description down below where you can pick up a set for you, and you can read through all the descriptions on them and scope them out. There's a couple big things that I take away from just using this device in general. The color options are great. The pink actually looks really good. Hall effect sticks, fantastic. The grip feels really good. All the button clicks are extremely pleasing to do, and it's comfortable. All of that is great. The only downside, it's not going to fit in some controller fixtures like this. You could 3D print your own. There's a bunch of options out there if you wanted to look into something like that. But that is the literal only downside that I could find about them. The battery life is really good. I can only say Hall effect sticks are so important 9,000 times, and the Joy-Con 2s don't have them, so I don't understand what Nintendo's doing. Give me all your money. I'm not going to give you anything, although the screen is really nice and there's going to be some fun games. But hopefully there's going to be a Mobapad series of Joy-Cons for the Switch 2, because I already can tell you I'm not going to want to use that thing in handheld mode. It looks terrible, just like the original one. So with all that being said, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I think it's pretty cool getting to do some of these videos where they don't tell me what to say at all. If I didn't like it, I would just tell you I didn't like it. But if you have a Switch and you're trying to make it more comfortable, or you want to pick something up that might make it a little unique, you like the color pink, you want to do something like that, I think this is pretty cool. So with that being said, there's a link in the description down below. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on content like this. Maybe I should do more Switch things. I feel like I have to have the Knights of the Old Republic up back there so Mario and Luigi don't come out of nowhere and hit me over the head with a hammer and throw me off the back of Phawx's ship. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.